And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Grimes, he's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for the Huskies. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Down low, stolen. Bull inside. Bishop covering. Here's Grimes. Buries it from three-point range. Grimes has got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Huskies. There's the screen. Smith on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Bull pulls it down. And it's off from three-point range. Bull against Smith. Intercepted. Fires the three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Buries it down low.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pass to Bull. Here's Weber. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooting.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Soto, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They set the pick. Inside. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Some nice passing by the Huskies here. Pass to Bull. Screen by Bull. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up. Bulls got his second bucket tonight.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Grimes. Over Smith. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Grimes with it, covered by Smith. Now Grimes. He's got 5. Fades and shoots. Again, Huskies.
He is just so comfortable shooting the basketball in that mid-range area.
Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Smith. Huskies with the rebound.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Bull, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smith surveying the D. Here's Conway. Off with the layup.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Pass to Weber. Now Grimes. And the Huskies hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Smith. He has yet to score. To stop the run. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Huskies leading by 7. Fires for 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. To the inside. Bishop the pass to Soto. The shot's good. 10 points for him.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
Now, here is Weber. A 26-point game for him in the win against Miami. Weber a screen. To the middle. And Weber throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Out to the wing. Here's Blue. He had 15 points last outing. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pass to Weber. To the paint. Ripped away. Here's Blue. Rebound by Hammonds.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. It's good.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Huskies leading by 3. Pass to Weber. From outside the arc. A rebound by Blue. Gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And taking a look here at the numbers for the waiter. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. Averaging about 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed it.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Ward. Here's Bull. 7 points in the game. Here's Ward. 5 to shoot. Baseline try. A rebound by Blue. Doing very well. 58% the offense is flowing right now early for them.
Huskies foul. Second personal foul, third team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
One drops. He ties it up. Gordon's checked in for the Huskies. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Benson with it. Over to the left wing. Ward misses.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes. Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Trying to end the drought. Kicks it out to Gordon. Now, here's Bull. He's got 7. Pass to Ward. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
We've got Walker. Cole is out there with Hammonds. Then it's Vincent, and it's Ward in at the small forward position. And it's Miles in at the 3. Here's Blue. Over Walker. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Blues got 9.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And for the Huskies, they've got Bull. Walker out there with Vincent. Then it's Hammond. And it's Ward in at the 3 spot. Now here's Walker. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. That one goes. Count it. He's got 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Bull. On the wing, Walker. Some nice passing by the Huskies here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ward. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop. That's the way I looked at it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Winston. Soto, defended by Vincent. Soto, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Huskies call time here. Floyd's checked in for Martin. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Huskies. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels. Pass to Vincent. Inside. Here's Hammonds. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot goes in. 18 points for him.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here's Walker. Here's Ward. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Huskies have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Winston the pass to Bishop. There's the double team with Bull. And that one drops.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Grimes. He's got 8. Weber can't hit. Out left to the wing. And Bull sends it back. Bishop with the steal. And here's the fast break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the Huskies call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. And there on the 2K leaderboard are the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month.
And they have really been focused on picking up their defensive effort, playing passing lanes, pressuring ball handlers, and trying to contest every shot.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's Grimes, and the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Blue. He's got 12. Here's Conway. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Getting a meager 37% for the game. Driving the lane. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. So it's the visitors now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And Bull sends it back. Tries the spin move. Shot by Grimes, no good. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Second
And
team
legs from
foul.
going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Takes the 3, drops in the tray. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Pass to Smith. And Bull sends it back. Up top, Grimes. He's got 13. Puts one up from 19. The shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Smith. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got 6 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, he's making a switch here. Ward's checked in. And offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Pass to Smith. Six to shoot. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Grimes with it, covered by Smith, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
And checking out the numbers for the Magician. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in free throw percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. To the wing right side. Here's Conway. Off target from outside.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. Weber the pass to Grimes. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. To the inside. Here's Bishop. Good.
Bishop.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Being 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Weber with a screen on Smith. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. Can't nail the jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Oh, good with the triple. Doing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Sinks that one from the post.
Assist goes to Bishop.
From downtown, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
36.
Up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket buddy, Arena Entertainment.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course. I like it. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Huskies.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Grimes. Pass to Weber. That one doesn't drop.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Conway. Offline with his three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
That one doesn't go. To the middle. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Some nice passing by the Huskies here. Drills it from outside. Grimes has got the first bucket of the third here for the Huskies. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Conway. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Weber outside. Pass to Grimes. Weber with a screen on Smith. Shot by Grimes. No good.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Get there.
Bishop outside. Here's Conway. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
But as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
And the Huskies call time here.
All right, let's get out of the court.
And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
The Huskies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Bull. Here's Grimes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 19 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Bishop outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Bull sends it back. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Count that one.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
Pass to Grimes. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also As a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who were born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you, Kevin.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Conway, guarded by Weber. Conway. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Grimes. And the three off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Doubled by Bishop. It's Grimes on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Grimes has got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Smith, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
The visitors with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Conway. Off target from three-point range.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
To the left side wing. Here's Weber, and it's blocked. Smith outside. Pass to Bishop. Here's Conway. From outside, off the mark. The Huskies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Now Grimes. Fires the three, and the Huskies hit again from deep.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Now here is Smith. He's got 7. Tries from 10, and that one hits back iron.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And they get it back. Weber gets the bucket. A pretty brutal 29% since the break. Smith outside. Here's Conway. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass the Bull. It's stolen by Smith.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. The Huskies have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Grimes. The three-pointer, no good. Bishop the pass to Blue. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Ball goes to the away team.
On Sunday, and then on Saturday.
And that game against Houston, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. You look at Grimes, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
On defense, the Huskies. Pass to Blue. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Blue's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
A steal. Here's Winston. To the inside. Here's Bishop. And he banks in the layup.
Bishop.
8 points for him.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Pass to Vincent. Some nice passing by the Huskies here. Shot by Grimes. No good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Out to the right wing.
The ball goes to the away team.
Sonny Walker, he's jacked in for the Magician. Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
To the left wing. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. And the dunk by Joseph.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now, here's Miles. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Huskies with the rebound.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Steps back and fires. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ward out there with Vincent. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Bull. And it's Hammonds in at center. Outside Gordon. To the paint. Hammond shot is off. really well, 54% from the floor. Here's Blue. Huskies with the rebound. Bulls got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Vincent. For the three. And it's Winston with the rebound. Winston's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Blue, that's good.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Ward. At the elbow, Bull. Here's the three. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Ward. This one for 3. And it's Floyd with the rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Huskies with the rebound. Bulls got rebound number 13 with that last one. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Unloads. Ward misses.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Blue. Lays it up off the glass. Blue's got 20.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Bull. Vincent, the pass to Gordon. Looking to end the run. Vincent misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Blue. Fires the three. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Here's Ward. Back to Vincent. Here's Bull. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Here's Blue. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First
Tim, as we
foul.
look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. In just 35%, they've got to get better looks. Now Grimes. Weber outside. They could use a bucket. Shot clock at 3. And the dunk by Bull.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses. Over to the left wing. Up top, Weber. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. The visitors with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead. There is no doubt. He's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Pass to Smith from outside the arc. He's off on that one. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. Some nice passing by the Huskies here. Shot by Grimes. No good. Bishop outside. Here's Conway. Up and in on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Pass to Grimes. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Grimes has got 33 points.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Here's Conway, and it's blocked. Bishop covering. With the step back, it's intercepted. And here's the break, pushing it up. Here's Conway, and Bull sends it back. He gets that one. 26 points for him. The Huskies on offense. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Away team ball.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Smith. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Attention fans.
Minnesota, guarded by Weber.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Smith outside. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Shoots. Huskies with the rebound.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
16-footer dropped in.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Down he goes for 3.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that goes in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now, here's Bull. Jacks up a 3. The 3 goes down.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Here's Smith. Stripped away. Now Bull.
Away team foul. Bishop. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Huskies, Bull. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
He takes it in.
Huskies foul. Bull. 6th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And so it's the Huskies with it. Walker looking for an opening. The 3 doesn't go. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. Now it's time for our player of the game.